Hi everyone, I'm Tracee Ellis Ross, and I am here for all our healthcare heroes on the front lines, most of them women, who have sacrificed so much to provide life-saving care throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. This crisis affected every single nation, and some were especially vulnerable. In these places, healthcare workers continue to make truly extraordinary efforts. And I want to tell you about one of them, Dr. Deko Mohammed from Somalia. Dr. Deko runs a hospital and a refugee camp on her family farm just outside Mogadishu. At the height of a violent civil war, nearly 90,000 Somalis called it home. When COVID-19 hit, Somalia had one hospital equipped for coronavirus patients in a country of 15 million. Dr. Deko got to work instantly treating patients and finding resourceful, creative ways to protect the most vulnerable. She started advising the Prime Minister's COVID task force and advocated for a far-reaching, coordinated effort. Thanks to a massive deployment of frontline healthcare workers who've visited more than 6 million households so far, countless lives have been saved. I am so proud to honor Deko's service and the service of every single healthcare worker. Communities everywhere are indebted to these local heroes, and we thank you, and we stand with you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Zoe Deutch, and the amazing woman that I'm here for today is Ashley Wisdom. Ashley is deeply passionate about equity and justice in women's healthcare. She's a public health professional who launched Health in Her Hue, a digital platform that connects Black women to culturally competent healthcare providers, telehealth services, and resources that center Black women's lived experiences. From childbirth to breast cancer and now COVID-19, health disparities for Black women in America are jarring proof of systemic racism. Ashley refuses to accept these failures. We all should. Instead, Ashley is reimagining Black women's access to health digitally and improving real-life outcomes. I am in awe of Ashley's leadership, and I am so proud to celebrate her bold vision for equity in women's health.
Hello, everyone. I am Diane von Furstenberg, and the woman I'm here for is Nadia Murad. Before August 2014, Nadia was a 21-year-old Iraqi girl who lived a quiet life with her family in the Yazidi village of Kocho. The youngest of 11, she shared her days warming herself by the tandoor, chatting away as her mother made bread. She shared her dreams of becoming a history teacher and maybe having a beauty parlor, to which her mother would nod in approval. She was outspoken and strong and still blissfully unaware of how that strength would soon be tested. In August 2014, ISIS invaded Nadia's village and committed genocide against the Yazidis. They killed the men, including 6 of Nadia's brothers, and the older woman, including Nadia's mother. Nadia and the rest of the young women were enslaved, raped, and tortured. Miraculously, Nadia managed to escape, but thousands of women and children are still being held. It is for those women and children that Nadia has committed to telling her story to the world. Once used as a weapon of war, she has turned her story into a weapon against war. She's not only a survivor, but a leader, an advocate, a Nobel Prize winner, and a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador. In 2018, she founded Nadia's Initiative to hold world's leaders accountable, rebuild communities in crisis, and advocate for survival of sexual violence. Nadia's initiative is on a mission to create a world where women are able to live peacefully and where communities that have experienced trauma and suffering are supported and redeveloped. In the face of this unimaginable suffering, Nadia Murad refused to be silenced. She refused to lose faith. She refused to be a victim. Instead, she's using her voice to amplify stories of those who have been silenced, and I can think of no higher calling.
Hi, everyone. I'm Donna Langley, and the woman I'm here for is Sonia Bastida. She's one of the trailblazing teenage organizers behind Fridays for Future, the youth climate strike movement that's already galvanized 13 million people in more than 7,000 cities around the world. Sonia is a proud member of Mexico's Upper Toltec Nation, and she became an activist after her town suffered a prolonged drought followed by heavy rainfall and severe flooding. Sonia knows that climate change isn't a distant threat. It's a current crisis. She's also using her voice to center Indigenous communities, which have always championed environmental activism, in today's youth movement. I have so much respect for this visionary young woman, and I'm so proud to celebrate her leadership.
Hello, I'm Kate James, Chair of the Vital Voices Board, and delighted to be with you today at the launch of this phenomenal partnership between NowThis and Vital Voices. So often we hear the call for new ideas, new approaches, new solutions to age-old problems. And yet, often many of these solutions already exist, driven by phenomenal women. And now, more than ever, we need to bring these women and their bold ideas to the forefront, to listen and to learn from them, and to use our platform to empower those voices that are reimagining a more just, a more equitable and sustainable world. And at Vital Voices, we do just that. I'm honoured to be here today with fellow board members, thought leaders, celebrities, and some personal role models who are using their power to empower others, to spotlight the tireless and inspirational women on the front lines of their communities who are bringing about positive change all around the world.